Today's video is celebrating fall. I'm going to make a cup of tea to celebrate fall, and I hope that you join me this morning, and we'll just make the most of it as we can and celebrate fall because it comes once a year. I love fall. It's a beautiful season, and I'm ready for it this morning.
Apple picking, cozy evenings, pumpkin pie, falling leaves, spiced cider, warm fires, happy harvest. Happy fall, everyone!
Good morning, friends. It's fall. It's the first day of fall. It's very early this morning. It's still dark outside. It's about 5:30. You can see it's dark outside. And I am in here just thinking about all the things about fall. Yesterday we had 3 of the little grandchildren, and we took them to a little fall festival that they had at the pumpkin patch and spent some time with them out there, and it was really fun. I've got a few pictures of them with their face painted. They wanted to go outside into the garden that has dried up and do a spooky video with their faces being painted. So I've got a little bit of clip of that I'll share with you. And I'm in here this morning just making some tea. I've got some goldenrod that we harvested last week in here. It's good and dry. I'm going to go ahead and cut that up and put that in my cup of tea this morning. I've got Super Adapt Tea, Clarity and Calm. It's got ashwagandha in it, and it's made by the Republic of Tea. I've got Clean Beauty right here, Berry Aloe Tea, and Stress Suppress. So I'm going to add these into one of these I'm going to add into my goldenrod tea that I'm making this morning, and here is my cup. It's Hello Fall. Today's the first day of fall for this season, for this year, and I'm excited about it. So I'm bringing it in with a good cup of tea. Got up early so I could think about all things fall and just enjoy the morning, the first fall morning. It's a cool, crisp morning. It's still a little bit too dark to go outside and sit. I love to go outside and sit on the first day of fall and just soak it in to feel the change. Of course, we've had a little bit of change going on lately. It's starting to cool off and starting to feel like fall mornings. Still been hot during the day. We've had plenty of rain. I'm thankful for that. It is still time for the fall cleanup outside in the garden. Of course, there'll be a lot of that going on. We are not in a hurry to get that fall cleanup done. We'll get it done within the next week. It'll be quite a bit of work. Our beds are overgrown, and we'll be doing some work on those fall gardens. I love the smell of goldenrod. It reminds me of pine. It's got a real subtle pine scent. It's the perfect time of the year to be enjoying it. Trying to cut it up so it'll fit into my tea ball. As I was preparing my first cup of tea this morning, this first cup of tea of fall, I wanted to just include you to bring you along, celebrate fall with you early this morning. I've been up doing my prayer and meditation this morning. got so excited about fall. Let me see. Clarity and calm is ashwagandha, a healer with the power of stallions. Ashwagandha root has been used for thousands of years. In the Ayurvedic traditional medicine practice of India, this root is used to create a foundation of wellness and stability in the mind and body. Inhale the sweet, light herbal aromas and focus your thoughts with calming lemon balm, sweet licorice, and passion flower. I love all of those, so this will be a great tea this morning. It's caffeine free, and we're just going to go ahead and add the clarity and calm this morning. How can we go wrong with that? That's something we need plenty of. Of course, we've got Clean Beauty with aloe tea and Stress Suppress. Those would be good too. But I think I'm going to go ahead and just get the clarity and calm. That's something I can use this morning. Look at that really pretty color, that really golden pretty color from this tea this morning. That's the goldenrod flowers. Now we'll let this steep for about 5 to 7 minutes. Get our tea going. I've got the soup book out. You know, I make most of my soups from scratch. But I love to just pull out the soup cookbooks and just look through them. This one's one I've had for a while. Let's see what year this thing came out. Well, it looks like the publishing date on this, it came out in 1999, and it was out every consecutive year for 5 years into 20. Is that 20? Well, 2004. So this book's about 20 years old, but it's still got great soup recipes in here. Light, refreshing soups, rich and creamy soups, warming winter soups, hearty lunch and supper soups, one-pot meal soups, and special occasion soups. Now, I love the hearty lunch and supper soups. That's what I make the most of. There is just something about soup that I can't get enough of. I like the fact that it's so much variety in one pot. That always is great for me. I love the beauty of soups and the mix and the combination of all the different things, all the different ingredients and foods mixed together. That's the thing that makes me like soups, just the sheer beauty of them. Now I could flip through this and show you all the beautiful soups and all the ways to serve them, and it'll just make me want soup. I got the soup pot out today, so I will be making soup. I'll take things from the refrigerator and just make a soup from scratch. Use up some of the odds and ends that I have around the house. I'm going to sit in here for a little while and drink my tea and look through some of my books. You might have noticed I got new chairs in here in the living room. My little granddaughter put this orange chair in. It's one that I have for the fall holidays. These two chairs we picked up. We needed them for the sturdiness factor for use. As things can be beautiful, but they also have to be useful around here. I'm just going to browse through here and get some ideas for soups and drink my tea. Cookie's behind the camera playing with the tripod. Let me see if I can show you him. He does not want to be left out. He's right here behind the camera. I guess you could call him my little cameraman this morning. He wants to be included. It's like, what you got going on? Let me mess. I love fall. It is certainly a beautiful time. I had to get up and celebrate it because, you know, it just flies by. The seasons will just fly by if you don't take the time to celebrate them. I'm going to get back to the soup book and just flip through here. I have more than one soup book, but this is the one I'm going to just look through this morning. Are you a soup lover like me? Let me know down in the comments and just tell me how you like to make your soups. Where do you get your inspiration? Is it YouTube channels? Is it books? Do you just come up with the things that you love and put them together and make a great soup that way? How do you get your ideas for your soups? I get mine from sometimes books, a lot of traditional, just growing up and eating a lot of soup for many years. And I have a lot of soup videos on my channel if you want to look those up and see what kind of soups that I make. I usually make soups from scratch. I like to use up what I have in my refrigerator, and just years of eating soup, I have mixed combinations together that are delicious, particularly delicious to our family. And so I love the beef and tomato mix to make use beef as the meat and the tomato as the base for the soup, and then add a lot of vegetables and spices. I mean, soup wouldn't be soup without an onion for me. I love to add an onion, and that's usually what I start out with when I make my soups. But if you're interested in how I make the soups, you can just feel free to just look over my channel and put soups, much ado about something, and hopefully it'll bring you right to my soup channel, to my soup videos. I make soup all year. I make soup even during the summer, spring and summer, because we love them, we enjoy them. But I especially love to make them when it starts fall, and there's just different kinds of soups that you can make. Acorn squash, the pumpkin soups, you know, just some really delicious soups that are particularly delicious during the fall season. Well, I hope that you enjoy the clips. I'm going to leave clips of the kids out in the garden doing their little, showing their little face paint and enjoying their little spooky faces. I hope that you enjoy those here at the end of the video. And, you know, I'm glad that you came and had tea and celebrated fall with me early this morning. I hope you love fall. I hope you enjoy it, and it's one of your best falls ever. Thank you for joining me. And like always, until next time.